All right, welcome back to the KFYR Plus News Desk. And today we're joined by Mike Burridge, the Senior Vice President of PenFed Home, to discuss a new survey finding revealing why many potential home buyers are feeling a bit overwhelmed from rising prices to confusion about mortgages and how buyers now can better prepare for the upcoming home buying season. Mark, welcome to the News Desk this morning. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me. Glad to be here.
The new survey shows, Mark, the process is just as stressful as the price. What elements of the process, I guess, feel most intimidating for home buyers?
I think coming in, understanding how interest rates weigh in with down payment and weigh in with closing costs. It's all a kind of a symptom of affordability. If people understanding how much they can afford on a monthly basis. But kind of the concerns that people had hitting in just from the mortgage process related, it's related that interest rate and again the closing costs and how much are you paying for that interest rate.
Yeah. Do the cost concerns and stress differ between first time buyers and those who've purchased before?
To an extent, people that have done it before kind of understand the costs that come in with owning a home. Where going in your first time, it can seem a little overwhelming, especially going into the mortgage process and the home buying process, where you have a real estate agent, you have a mortgage company, an appraisal company, a title company, and that can also seem very overwhelming. But the affordability thing of just if somebody's looking to upgrade their second time around, it's still part of the concern. So, just like with when I look at all of it, everything is kind of a symptom of just somebody trying to determine what their affordability is.
One in four buyers now say securing a mortgage is their top concern, but what aspects of the mortgage process are confusing people the most, Matt?
So, when the most confusing part is just how to get started. And
Hmm.
if they're even if they're 4 to 5 months away, where to go in and do the research and also choosing a lender. But first and foremost, it's just understanding how interest rates are affected, by what's going on with the market and understanding, what again your down payment and your closing costs are, and then what documents you have to provide. But the good news is, in this day and age, a lot of that information is available online. A little bit of research goes a long way, and you can really speed up the process and make it really stress free.
Why do you think so many people are unaware that credit unions can offer lower costs than even some larger lenders?
Well, I think it's because of sheer fact we're a credit union. We're not spending hundreds of millions of dollars on marketing. We are member owned, not for profit. And as
Hmm.
credit unions, instead of paying dividends to shareholders, and we take the money we make, and with the excess, we put it towards competitive products, rates, and fees. We are member owned, and that's what our members expect from us. So it's not surprising that you don't hear from it as much as you do the bigger companies because of where we value. Instead of putting the money over towards marketing and pulling people into us, we want to be able to offer the best rates at the best cost and have a suite of products that are highly competitive to serve our members' needs.
When comparing lenders, what key factors should buyers pay close attention to besides the interest rate?
Well, dealing with the lender, I would tell people to look at the transparency upfront that people are doing related to rates and fees, but also are they willing to help you even if you're not ready to buy right now? Are they available
Hmm.
from what they offer from advice or where you can call in and you're not feeling rushed and feeling transactional? And also, I tell people to remember that the purchase process is one, it's a good 30, 45 day, could be up to 90 if you're out there looking, but you're going to own that home for a while. So going with a lender who's going to keep your loan, who you're going to be making your payments to, and sees you as lifetime value as a customer and or member, as opposed to simply transactional and then move you on to the next.
Mark, what sets PenFed Home apart in how it supports and educates buyers?
From within PenFed Credit Union, we have PenFed Home, which is our suite of products, but we're moving where we have a lot of advice. Articles related
Hmm.
can help people on the home buying journey. And we're ready to talk to you even if you're 12 months out and you just need advice. Prospective members, or if you are a member with us, we're again looking for that lifetime value for everyone. And within PenFed Home, we can also help you find a real estate agent, through a network that we have of expert agents that can actually put you into what we call a very important buyer program where you pay no origination fee, no appraisal fee on top of that.
For someone hoping to buy this year, what are the first steps that they should be taking right now?
First, look at your budget and establish how much you want to put in towards housing and what you're comfortable with. You get pre-approved, that tells you how much you're approved for, but nobody understands your finances better than you do. So I would highly recommend, you know what your expenses are, you know what your needs are, determine affordability. Then from a home perspective, don't just start from scratch. Identify how many bedrooms, how many baths, how many what you need from a garage standpoint, what you're looking for a yard, where you want your kids to go to school or where your commute to work is, and then get pre-approved. But if you follow those 3 steps, get it over to, again, working with a lender you trust, getting over to a trusted real estate agent, everything starts to move a lot quicker at that point, as long as you do the research up front.
And where can buyers go to learn more about resources, programs, or guidance from PenFed Home?
They can go to penfed.org/mortgage. Again, you can find articles, helpful tips, and at any point, if you're ready to buy, you can talk to one of our purchase advisors. And again, Lifetime Journey, we're also available for you through the refinance, and if you want to get a HELOC at some point too. But penfed.org/mortgage.
Okay, Mark Burridge, Senior Vice President, PenFed Home at PenFed Credit Union. Thank you for your insight today. Sure appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
You got it. All right, 35 past. We'll take another break. We're back with some of the day's top news stories next on KFYR+.